Watercolor painting is like meditation. The more they feel it, the more they will understand the painting. It encourages mindfulness or presence of mind.
All right. So we have Ellen Lavilla here, our watercolor painting workshop facilitator. So thank you so much for sitting with me here today. And I have some questions for you here. But first, let's go to this. Watercolor is fluid and unpredictable. Yeah, I know it myself because I was very scared to try it, and I nearly messed up my embroidery because of trying some painting. So, how did this quality resonate with the themes explored in your workshop?
Thank you very much, Jane. Watercolor is very hard to control. And being the most difficult medium, it takes a lot of practice and time to master this medium. The amount of water and the pigment that is introduced on the paper is what makes and what gives life to the emotions of the subjects, like the landscape, the sea, the sky, or the flower, or whatever subject the person wanted to try or wanted to, paint. It is important also to plan where to put the pigments of these colors on the paper, like from the darkest to the lightest. Shadow is also very important in watercolor painting because it's what makes the painting really beautiful and like it makes it like moving or something like that. So without the shadows, the painting will be like flat or you can say dead because like you just introduce one color at the same time, plain gray, plain blue. You don't have the shadows of the lightest and the darkest. So it's also very important to have these shadows on painting. It also seeing this different shades of colors makes the audience connect to the emotional responses to the subject.
Can we make a mistake in painting watercolor?
I have to say that in watercolor painting, yes, we can make a mistake, but we don't have to make it very often. Don't make it a habit because watercolor painting is so difficult to fix.
But it's possible to be fixed, right?
Yes, and we call it happy mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
We call it happy mistakes. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It is possible, but if you can try, just make it like one or twice mistake on your painting because it's difficult to cover and fix it. Yeah, the most you can do with watercolor painting are 3 layers. That's the most thing. It depends on your paper.
Okay.
It will ruin your painting after that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
You're
that
welcome.
information because it's really helpful, especially for those people who wants to explore this kind of medium. So for my next question, we know that many of our participants really didn't experience doing watercolor painting. So how did you guide your participants and to trust the process and their own expressions?
As we know, watercolor is very unpredictable. It encourages mindfulness or presence of mind, as it is very difficult to correct once you make these mistakes. And if mistakes happen, I say that we call it the happy mistakes. Yeah, in the workshop where participants are new to watercolor, we embrace these happy accidents and let go of perfection.
Do you have a specific memory or a specific experience that you really can't forget that one of the participants made a mistake? Was there?
Oh yes, there was one who did paint one beautiful. If I can remember, it was a bird. A bird.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I saw it, it looks nice, very sweet, very fragile, like very delicate bird. And then suddenly she was adding more colors, adding more pigment on the wings. And then lately she's just scrubbing and scrubbing because she was not satisfied anymore because she thought it was too dark. And in the end, she almost like make a hole on the paper.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but it was fun because I think she learned that way. Yeah. With the participants, we always allow them to follow their hearts in painting, follow the flow of the brush, follow the flow of the water on the paper, and let them express their own expression. Yeah. And emotions on their painting.
Thank you.
There is really nothing called perfection in watercolor. Everything is different. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ate Ellen. And that comes to my last question for you, which is I find it very important. Yeah. What emotions or conversations do you hope these paintings will spark once they're on the gallery walls?
I hope the audience to be aware of the subject, be aware of the theme, and feel the visual characteristics of every techniques used in the painting. Every wash is different. It connects differently on every audience. So how you connect to the softness of the sky maybe, or the harshness of the water, because they're both painted white, right? So each individual interpret it differently. So like the sky, they say, oh, this is very delicate, and it connects to me like maybe this is maybe the time where I was so sad and so fragile. For the harshness of the water, maybe this is the time where I feel like I was in great pain. That's why the waves really interprets differently to and connects differently to her. It can be also a happy time for her. So yeah, so I want them to feel all these emotions when they see the painting in the gallery and make their own interpretation. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I have to say that the more they feel it, the more they will understand the painting. Like the delicate wash can evoke peaceful and tranquil atmosphere, and the flow of the water tells a different story. So yeah, watercolor painting is like meditation. Yeah, I think everybody will agree with this. It's like meditation. It's gentle, it's peaceful, it builds patience.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very rich. Thank you so much, Ate Ellen. And if you have a word or if you have to say an encouragement, especially for those people like me who are really afraid of trying, because honestly, I never tried. I mean, I didn't join 2 of your workshops because I just feel like it's not my thing. So if you are to say a line for me to be able to be convinced to try it, what will it be?
Okay. Do not be afraid to try. Do not be afraid to make mistakes because it's normal for a beginner. I did it many times. I wasted a lot of paper. I wasted a lot of watercolor. I did a lot of mistakes that made me very upset. Keep on trying. Don't rush. Paint when you have the mood. Because for me, when I paint it when I'm not in the mood, nothing really happens. Paint it when you are in the mood and really plan what you really want to paint. Because once you make a mistake, you ruin you waste the paper, you ruin the painting, and nothing really beautiful that comes up, unless you embrace again I say the happy mistakes. You can fix it. You can either add some other elements in it, like
Yes.
pens. You can correct it with pens. You can make line and wash painting instead
Okay.
to correct, but don't be afraid to try. Yeah, don't rush it. It will
Okay.
come soon.
Thank you so much, Ate Ellen. And if you have to say a word or a line to the people, to our friends out there for the upcoming exhibition, kindly do the honor.
I would like to invite everyone to come to our arts exhibition at Dhoby Ghaut Visual Arts Center on January 18th. See you there.
Yes.
It will be a collection of all the arts workshops and the poetry by migrant writers of Singapore,
And
male and
locals.
female, yeah, and everyone. Thank you so much and see you there again.